How was the scrimmage?
Typical. It's a little better probably defensively with turnovers, although I'm not sure some of them were, some of it was just poor ball handling and dropping the ball. But that was better. I thought that overall they did a little better on third downs.
Kind of at the point where guys start to get dinged up a little bit.
Yeah,
and
you got a lot of guys who are out, especially on the offensive line.
Will that carry over to the spring game, or do you
I
think?
don't know. We'll see. I doubt it. I don't think anybody's serious, but we'll see.
Have you seen enough progress from the first Saturday a couple weeks ago to now to be?
I think there's some guys who've gotten better. It's like I told our guys, and then there's some guys who got to get better. It's like always.
What did you see from the offensive line? I know you've been switching guys around a lot.
The guys who have played were decent, and the guys who haven't played wasn't very good.
Has anyone made much move for like the number 3 receiver job after Jalen and Brad?
Probably Steve Goss didn't play much today. He got hurt. He's done some good things. Jair actually had an 80-yard touchdown catch today off the hitch, but I'd be hard pressed to say Stephen probably if I had to pick one.
How are Lucas and Tobias doing?
Lucas can't run, so we let him play today, but he just threw. We didn't run any option with him, which makes it hard. It's hard to play in this offense if you can't run the ball. But at least he got a few reps.
I imagine it's been disappointing not be able to get what you kind of want out of him practice-wise because of injuries.
Yes, it's disappointing for him, because he really needed the reps.
That's been the case like since he came back at the beginning of this week that he couldn't run?
Yeah, well, he's been practicing. He can do drills and stuff,
Right.
but he just can't open up like in a scrimmage and run.
Are you going to go live with your quarterbacks in the spring game or no?
I haven't decided. I'm a good mind to, I think it would be fun. But I don't want to get them hurt.
Is Tobias ready for that?
All the tagging, they find tagging him might not be as easy as
That's what
as reaching out with one hand. Yeah.
Taquan said that's been a bone of contention for him this spring.
But the goal is to get everybody. We've done a good job keeping them out there. He hadn't missed a day, and if you beat up on them, they're.
Of the turnovers, did anyone do something make really a good play to make any of them? Or?
I think we had a nice interception on a deep ball. Who was that?
I believe it was Barnes.
No, I think it was Askew. And I think a couple of fumbles were just B-backs throwing the ball on them, and there were straight zone gives. There's just none. Well, they might have knocked the pitch down. Somebody made a play on the pitch. One of the outside linebackers. I don't know who it was.
The negative plays that I know you've been looking for, and I know obviously it's tough in a scrimmage because it's hard to judge what you're seeing, but do you feel like those guys are going to be able to produce that, and have you seen enough of that you feel like that's...
I hope so. We'll see. I mean, you never know till you start playing, but we'll see.
Chris, there was, NCAA passed a couple rules about the kickoff where you could call for a fair catch inside the 25, the touchback, and then...
Yeah.
If curious, any thoughts about... I think that might...
I think that's probably to keep teams from sky kicking and the collisions, and the teams who probably struggle in kickoff return wise will fair catch them if you do that, and the other teams will try to return them if they're good. So, you just have to look at it and see.
I guess the natural instinct for most kids, though, if they're kick returners, is to run the ball if they catch it that far up, instead of fair catching it.
Well, whatever they're told to do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But going into the game, yeah.
And then
nobody will want a fair catch unless you tell them to.
Yeah.
And then the rule about not blocking below the waist after 5 yards, is that...
Who knows? Whoever's on the committee picks the rules they want.
Will that impact what you do to some degree?
To some degree, possibly downfield. But I noticed it's 5 yards downfield, so it doesn't affect the ball screens or the RPOs or anything. So, I mean, either blocking below the waist is dangerous or it's not.
Right.
It's not any more dangerous 5 yards down the field than it is
Yeah.
on the line of scrimmage. So if it's that scary, they ought not tackle below the waist.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thanks.
Great.
Appreciate it, Coach.